What's up, guys? Morning. Just woke up. Slept great, actually. I woke up at about 3. Realized I fell asleep while exporting the day 4 or day 5 YouTube video from CapCut. So that was cool. Had to use Find My to find my AirPod and everything because that fell out. But got the video exported and I'm trying to upload it to YouTube right now. But yeah, I don't honestly know what we're gonna do today. It's about 10. I actually woke up at about 9, so kind of not there, but yeah. So woke up at about 9, ate some really good food for breakfast, had eggs and sausage, fruit, and a slice of blueberry lemon sourdough. Really good. It's way better toasted. But yeah, and then I think I don't know if we're gonna do a hike. My dad wants to go back to Goodwill because apparently I got a piece of, not pottery, but a piece of ceramic kind of bowl that's worth like $100, so he wants to go back and see if we can find any more. So that's cool. And then I think we're just gonna do Schnebly Hill up to Flagstaff, which will be fun. And then probably go to Goodwill in Flagstaff tomorrow and camp in the freezing temps of Flag tonight. So yeah, should be a pretty interesting day though. Definitely more so than yesterday. Yeah, I will see you all later. Peace, guys. Thanks for watching, and I hope you guys enjoy. Can see that, but there's a rattlesnake right in there. He's pretty sluggish from being out in the cold. He's not really moving and he's got his eyes closed, but he is definitely alive. So I'm opening his eyes a couple times. I don't know if you guys can really see that, but yeah, kind of crazy. Alright guys, so that rattlesnake, he actually struck at us. So what do you think about that, Mom?
Super scary.
Yeah, we were standing decent distance away from it. And he'd been super calm the whole time, super chill, wasn't even moving, didn't stick out his tongue, no rattling, nothing. And then all of a sudden, we were just standing there and he struck at us. So thankfully missed both of us and wasn't super close, but still kind of terrifying. My legs are definitely shaking. Yeah, that was freaky. Probably top 5 scariest experiences of my life. Wow. All right, well then, we just wanted to see his tail, and apparently he did not like that. We weren't super close. I mean, from here, let me see. So my feet are right here. He was probably over where that piece of wood over there is. But just trying to see his tail, and he struck at us. But I believe it was a Western Diamondback, the way that he had the pattern on his back, a juvenile, because he was pretty tiny for Western Diamondbacks. That was terrifying though. Yeah, that was freaky. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Shit, that was terrifying. But yeah. Made a little bit of an oopsie. The chip bag was open. I didn't realize that, and I pulled it out upside down. and it spilled a bunch of crumbs on the ground. I haven't opened the chip bag yet. It just like the air popped out. I don't know. But there's chip like all over my floor now. Also, I need to clean this out, but that's not the point. There's chip everywhere. It's fine. This thing needs to get cleaned again, even though I just cleaned it. Whatever. But yeah, I'm waiting for my parents outside of Goodwill. It's been like 30, 45 minutes. Probably 30. Yeah. Oh well. Continue to wait, I guess. Alright guys, just pulled into Pizzalisa. It is a Italian food place in Sedona, Arizona. So, yeah, can't wait to eat that. And yeah, love this place very, very much. So, yeah. Well guys, they were closed. So, that sucks. Or, well, not closed, but they had a 30-minute wait. So instead, we're going to Tortas de Fuego, which is a Mexican restaurant, I think. That's what it sounds like. It's got really bad parking though. It's really tight in here. Oh well, it's gonna be interesting. Yeah, I don't really know how this works, but yeah. All right, guys, we're here. Sorry, I had to cut that off. I was focused on parking. But I mean, like, look how terrible that parking is. I don't even know how you're supposed to get out of there. No clue. So, yeah. But terrible parking. But yeah, we're going to whatever I said. I already forgot the name. So yeah, terrible memory. But we're gonna go eat some hopefully great Mexican food. I haven't had good Mexican food from a restaurant in a hot minute. So excited about that. But I think after that, then yeah, we're gonna start Schnebly Hill. So super excited for that. We're gonna get to air down for that, which I'm super stoked for as well. And yeah, so I will see you guys after the food. All right, guys, just got done. It was really good, actually. I got a carnitas burrito. I forgot to record it or take any photos or anything of it, so I'm sorry about that. Give you a visual description of it. It was on a nice, beautiful red plate, right? Yeah. And then it had a scoop of beans and a scoop of rice with a little bit of cheese on top of the beans. And then it was a burrito, dry burrito, no sauce or anything on top of it, right next to all that. So if you picture that in your mind, you're probably going to get pretty close to what it was. But I mean, it was really good. Definitely would go back. So yeah, I believe now we are headed to Schnebly Hill, and we're going to air down and go and drive. Super excited. It's going to be a ton of fun. So I will see you guys while airing down. We are on Schnebly Hill right now. We are down and everything. We're on Schnebly. We're probably about a quarter of the way through. It's really fun so far. It's about an 11-mile trail. Takes us up near Flag. So yeah, super fun. I'm gonna try and get a bunch of video to show you guys and so you can all get to see it. But yeah, super stoked to be out here and doing this. I am excited to be out here though, and I would love to take 2-3 hours on an 11-mile trail, then get somewhere quickly. So that's my philosophy. But yeah, I will see you all later. There's a rental and guide company in Sedona called Pink Jeeps, and it's cool for those that don't have rigs to do this, but it kind of sucks because they're a lot faster than all of us, so we have to just pull off and let them pass pretty consistently. But it's all right. They're out here. They're doing the same thing we're doing, so nothing to complain about there. I guess I technically was complaining, but nothing to get upset about, I should say, or anything like that. So, but yeah, gonna continue to have some fun. This is great. Well guys, the 4Runner just tried to overheat on me. The temperature gauge was about 1 down from the high there, so that was cool. Pull it off, threw it in park, turn it off for a minute, and then turn it back on. It was at resting, and then we're good, and continued to go up a little bit, and it started to rise again. So I turned all of the air conditioning off, turned on the heat, and it is doing great now. So hopefully it stays like this, but we will see. I've had this happen to me before up in the mountains at home. It completely overheated, and I almost had to get towed out. But I saved it, so. But yeah, super fun trail so far. I will see you guys in a little bit. Alright guys, just got to camp and set up. This is dark out. It is very dark. A little bit of a sunset over there still. But yeah, it's also going to get really cold tonight. I have a pair of long underwear, a pair of sweatpants, and a pair of fleece pants. All on the bottom. And then I have long underwear and a like wool hoodie thing on top of this. And I'm probably going to throw a hoodie on top of that. And should be good. In my saving bag with a blanket and everything. So should be good there. It's a low of, I think, 34 in Sedona. And Sedona's at about 4,000 feet, and we're at about 6,000. So we're 2,000 higher. So I'm guessing it's probably going to get to high 20s, super low 30s. I'm not entirely sure. But cold enough that I need all of these layers. And unfortunately, I did not get to go to a Walmart or anything to get a big pack of hand warmers. So maybe tomorrow night if we camp and flag again, because we're going into town to Goodwill and everything. But Schnebly Hill was awesome, though. It was really fun. I hung a tire on the front passenger without even knowing it. I got done with the obstacle, and my parents were like, yeah, you were hanging a tire the whole time. And I was like, oh, shit, cool. And they said probably 2 or 3 feet off the ground, so that's cool. But, yeah. I think I'm gonna have some Caesar salad, chicken Caesar salad, I think, and maybe chill in the camper with my parents for a little bit, and then get into bed and warm up and process the video because we have service again tonight. So process that video and get that posted tomorrow, hopefully too. So yeah, but If you guys have made it this far, I just want to say thank you. It's been kind of a boring video, not a whole lot going on, but thanks for making it this far. Try and see if I can do anything to make it cooler later. I don't know. Be chilling at camp a lot, but yeah, I'll see you all later after I go eat and warm up a little bit. So see you guys later. All right, guys, finally made it to bed. It's about 9:15ish. Hung out in the camper with my parents for a little bit. Ate a avocado Caesar salad. It was really good. Had a little dessert of golden Oreos, and yeah, chilled with them for a little bit. Chatted about rattlesnakes and different things like that. So that was fun, I guess. Still can't believe that happened. Scared the shit out of us. My legs were shaking like crazy. It was terrifying. Probably one of the scariest moments of my life. But yeah, we'll never be doing anything like that ever again. And y'all are gonna clown on me in the comments probably. Maybe, if anybody comments. Be like, you shouldn't have gotten that close, blah, 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 blah. And honestly, we weren't. I'm gonna say like probably 7 to 10 feet. Which, that's, yes, relatively close, but wasn't a very long rattlesnake. They can basically only strike. I don't know if there's a myth, but this is what I've always followed, is they can basically only strike how long they are. And this guy was probably about 2 feet. And I guess if he was about 2 feet, we were probably about 5 feet at one point, which is when he striked. I think me and my mom were both looking at him, and I think he kind of just felt threatened and cornered, and so he jumped and attacked. I'm not going to say it wasn't our fault, because it obviously was. He wouldn't just strike for any reason, so it was obviously our fault. I take full accountability for that, and I know she does too. We both agreed. It was our fault. We shouldn't have done it. Shouldn't have been that close. Yeah, it was freaky though, I'll tell you that much. Definitely terrifying to see that. That's my third rattlesnake encounter in the past 2 years where I've almost gotten bit. The other two were not my fault. The first one, I was mountain biking at mountain bike practice and rode over one, and it struck when I rode over it. And then the second time, I was mountain biking down here in Arizona, closer to the Phoenix area in the Superstition Mountains, and I was riding and rode past a bush, and my pedal, I don't want to say it went into the bush, but it was right next to the bush, and I heard it hiss and rattle and everything. So that one didn't strike at me, but it was still pretty scary. So yeah, it's been about 2 years since my first encounter with a rattlesnake, and so far they've all been almost bad. So that's cool. Definitely moving to the mountains. When I get older, I don't want to do the desert. Not just because of the animals. I want somewhere that's more moist, and so many other reasons, but that's not the point. That's not the point. The rattlesnake is not why I'm going to move to the mountains. It's just a plus. And I know, yes, some mountains do have rattlesnakes, but I'm planning to move to Oregon. And Oregon doesn't have any rattlesnakes. Well, they do middle of Oregon and east. They don't really have anything west on the coast. You just have to worry about floods and a bunch of other stuff. But yeah, that's besides the point. It was an eventful day though, for sure, with the rattlesnake, and then getting to four-wheel on Schnebly, which was super fun, actually. I thought it was going to be a 30-mile road going into it. It was only 11 miles, so that was cool. But yeah, it was a fun day. I hope it was relatively enjoyable for you guys to watch. I feel like yesterday's video and today's video have just been really boring. I don't know why, but I feel like they just haven't been that entertaining. So I apologize if they're not super entertaining or fun to watch. But I just want to be sharing everything that I'm doing with you guys, and I want to be fully transparent with everything that's happening. So everything that I do, everything that's been done, that I'm planning on doing, all of that, I want to be completely transparent and just let you guys know that. And so if it ends up being boring, I do apologize, but that's just how I want to be. I want to be fully transparent and just let you guys know everything that's happening, exactly how it's happening, and just be real with you guys, and not perfect, because social media has normalized this idea of being so perfect and everything being perfect and no mistakes, everybody's perfect, all that. And I don't want to be that. I want to show the real things. I want to be human and show that to you guys. And I'm trying to include that into the channell, and it's probably when I stutter and stuff, I don't try and cut it out or anything. It's like I'm human. I mess up. I misspeak. And so I'm just trying to keep everything that I do real with you guys so that you don't think of anything that I do differently than you. Like, I know I'm not a big content creator currently or anything like that. My goal in the future is to do that because I want to inspire people and everything. But I don't want the people that I inspire to be like, oh yeah, he's so much better and all of that, and like think I'm some great person, because I'm just another human. And I really just want to convey that in everything that I do, in all the videos that I make. So yeah, I'm just trying to be real with you guys. I don't know if that's what you guys are looking to see, but either way, that's how I want to portray myself, and that's how I personally want to be. So if you guys like that, I would love and be very grateful if you guys wanted to subscribe or like the video or comment or anything. If not, totally fine. Just a suggestion helps me out a ton. But yeah, I really appreciate you all watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned for tomorrow, because tomorrow's going to be another great video. God, it's going to be pretty good. I think tomorrow's going to be pretty interesting and fun. But yeah, I appreciate you all that made it this far and made it to the end of the video and watched the whole thing. I'm very grateful for you all. And so yeah, thank you guys very much. Hope you guys enjoyed, and see you guys later. Peace out.